Hello, deep divers. Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe because you know what it is. You know what it is. Spete indaba zama YouTuber, zama celebrity zakhe wonke umuntu. Yo guys, I have a bit of a flu, so yeah, please don't mind me if I'm like out of breath or if you hear some croaking in my voice. But guys, namhlanje ngifuna ukuthi sikhulume. Hey guys, let's have a heart to heart, ne? Scorned wives and the side chicks. Okay, guys, ngifuna ukukhuluma Dlangisa, aka the Millennial Mom, you know. Like I just want to preface this by saying that I really, really do love Umendi. I respect her. I respect her as a mother. I respect her as like a corporate hand. I respect her as just like a hardworking woman out there. And yeah, I think she's like a wholesome individual who's like a boss lady, you know. And I always respect women like that. And I respect her vulnerability. And yeah, there's just so much that I love about her. You know, I love her vlogs. I love her content. She is just a slaying queen. But with that said, there are some things that I disagree with her on. You know, and guys, if you're gonna have this conversation with me, if you're gonna listen to me, just make sure that you are very familiar with nuance. Guys, izinto emhlabeni azikho black and white, zigray, yabona. So if you're gonna take what I'm saying and interpret it as me being a hater or whatever, that's all up to you. You know what I mean? That's also something that you can do. That's also okay. But just be a person that understands that we can walk and chew gum. You know what I mean? So yeah. Okay. So let's just get into it. I don't know how many of you got introduced to the Millennial Mom, but now it was that time that she outed her baby daddy on Twitter. So she was asking her baby daddy to pitch in and help with the baby's fees, and the baby daddy basically said, "Hi, kisses. Nah, I have my own, I have my own marital children to look after, basically, you know." And so she decided to share the screenshots of that conversation, and she basically went viral, and that's how I got introduced to her. So I don't know if she was like a famous YouTuber prior to that, but I think she gained more traction during that time. Okay, so after that post went viral, she did decide to make a video talking about how she became a single mother of two with two deadbeat baby daddies, and she was detailing her story of like how this came to be. Now, okay, khona lo baby daddy wakhe wokuqala, guys, I might not be getting all the facts right here, but but there's the first baby daddy. The first baby daddy, I guess they made the baby even before he was married, and he decided to lie to the wife about having a child and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. So, okay, that guy, let's put him aside. There is the second baby daddy who Mandy had a relationship with, had unprotected sex with, and made a child with a whole married man. Okay. Angakafaswa ngama-handboy. You know, bangakamforced atithandzela yena. So that's what she did. And I just feel like to that regard, she just refuses to take any accountability. So there's this issue of the wife. The wife chooses to forgive the husband for cheating. Mind you, Mandy and the wife were pregnant at the same time. Guys, can you imagine how heartbreaking it is? Tina Siva is Mandy. She's the one who's online. She's the one who's sharing her story. But can you imagine being the other person? The wife who is pregnant whilst your husband is making a baby with a side chick, and how hurtful that whole situation is. Now, there is this like idea that these side chicks have, and many other people, that, oh, if you choose to forgive your husband, then you must welcome the children that he made when he had an affair. Kucho ban, guys. Kucho ban. Kucho enigma. Ibhalwe kuLeviticus, kani sixelele, where is that coming from? Because mind you, ndiyayazi woman, she likes to say that, like, if any woman or if any wife, all the people that disagree with her, she likes to call them scorned wives. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it out there, guys. Nah, I'm not a scorned wife. I have like 3 beautiful children, and I'm not gonna dwell and talk about my personal life, because there's a reason why I'm anonymous online intentionally. And you can call me a coward, you can call me faceless, whatever it is. Not all of us want to be famous on the YouTube streets with our faces up for various reasons, which I'm not gonna get into. And if you choose to put yourself out there, that's also great for you. So, but all I'm gonna say is, I'm no scorned wife. My husband is not a cheater, but I do have people in my life that have gone through these things, and I do have a stance in the matter. So no matter if I'm like directly involved or I'm involved by virtue of having people, I have a stance, I have an opinion on the matter. So this idea that if my husband uyeqa endlini uyojola, with everything that we have going on, this is just a hypothetical situation. With everything that we have going on at home, he does what he does. He comes back to me and he asks for my forgiveness. And I forgive him for my own reasons. Ne? Mind you, when your relationship with my husband has nothing to do with me. I'm not in your relationship. I have this relationship with my husband that you don't know, no matter what he told you. Whether he told you that we no longer have sex, whether he told you that he's going to leave me, whatever it is, that the lies that you chose to believe as a side chick. So ke mina ke xa ndibuya umyeni wami athi baby ngiyaxolisa, mina ngifuna kumxolela for my reasons, it does not mean that I want your crusty child in my life. So the child is innocent. Okay, the person who should be protecting their innocent child by not sleeping with a married man is you, darling. That's you. No, love. You should be thinking about the future of your kids when you sleep with married men. Don't put the onus on the wife to love your child, to provide for your child, to consider your child. No. And in the Azinizote, well, I don't want you to provide for my child. I want the child's father. Okay, Kalok, make him. Make the child's father be in your child's life. Leave me out of it. Now I set a boundary for him. If I tell him, listen, these are the conditions of my forgiveness of you. Ukuba, you're gonna forget what you did. You're gonna put it in the past, and we're gonna move on like Mandy does not even exist with her little crusty baby. That's what's gonna happen. And if my husband chooses to not forget you, I'm gonna leave him if that's my boundary. If that's my condition. So if you think when the person that you want to deal with is my husband, then deal with him. Make him visit your child, make him pay maintenance, make him do all these things, but don't involve me. Now I'm going to tell him, listen, you're not going to visit that child. You're not going to have anything to do with that child. You're not going to take money out of my household that I am planning for my children. So you guys deal with whatever mistake that you did. You and your nyobing in the night. Gogo, you want to be out here in the day telling me that I need to take care of your child. That's not how it's going to be. So again, Gogo, she also went to Promise's podcast, which I saw a video of her now saying that she regrets going to a podcast. I promise. I'm not really sure why. She mentioned the comments, and she also said she didn't know the kind of person that Promise is. So I don't know what sordid details she found out about Promise. I know that Promise Makunyane has a husband who has cheated on her multiple times and made children, and I know that there is at least one child who Promise does not have a relationship with. I'm not sure if Promise is preventing a relationship between the child and the father. I've heard some people in the YouTube streets say this. I cannot confirm nor deny. Sisi, allegedly. Ningandifaki. But nonetheless, Umendi now, she comes out, she says, I regret going to that podcast. I remember there's a friend of hers who also went to the podcast who's having some regrets because of the comments and people bashing her and so on and so forth. But Kebetunana, like, I have an issue with Umendi when it comes to this lack of accountability. She's like holding everybody accountable but herself. Whoever. So there's this time. So I guess the second baby daddy is trying to make an effort to be in his child's life. But I personally think that Mandy is making it difficult. She's gonna say she's not making it difficult, but I think she is. She's like saying, fuck the wife. She's a grown woman. I'm not gonna consider her feelings. But guess what? By so doing that, you are punishing your child. So the husband says to Mandy, respectfully so, you may film us when I'm here, but please do not publish us on YouTube. Mandy's like, well, I'm gonna publish a vlog, whether or not you want it. The guy is saying we may create memories and keep the videos, but I don't want to be online. Where people planet, guys. So basically, if this uti he must just block and say camera out, guys. Nisazikhumbula eza video zazisenziwe emakhaya sifotwa sisithi one zingafakwa online. That's a thing to want to create memories and keep them and look at them in future. Ayithi loo nto leyo ndifuna ufakwa online as soon as I say, yeah, you can take a camera and put it on my face. Utsho explicit lamfana. So mind you ke ngoku funeke lo wife abukele eza videos umyeni wakhe adlala happy families pha nomntanakho, and how must she feel? I know you don't give a fuck about her, but the longer you keep doing that, uzothi uwife ungasayi kwaMendi. And the next thing, my baby daddy is a deadbeat. Kanti nguwe no, you know, you have to accept that the wife is in the picture and the wife doesn't want you and your child. Because you did what? You cheated. Yo, guys, kunzima kwa side chick, ne? Kunzima. I just wish Umendi can take accountability, and I hope in the future she doesn't find herself in the same position. Apo, she's got a third child with a third married man and then she's again saying, please, the wife must accept my child. No, honeybag, no. The wife does not have to accept your child. I wouldn't. I wouldn't accept your child if I don't want to. If my husband had a child before meeting me, then totally. That is the child that I'm going to ride with and provide for and take care of and be a mother to, as is my choice. When you guys go around sleeping with married men, hoping that in the end your children are gonna end up being taken care of by wives, and as how the household situation is. You don't know who's making more money. You don't know what's going on in that household, guys. And yeah, you can blame the wife all you like, but stop sleeping with married men. And if you don't want to stop, that's good. Continue, but just know what it is. Just know what's going to happen when you sleep with a married man. And make peace with that. And know that you're going to be a single mom. And know that your child is going to see his father once in a blue moon. And it's on you. You can try and shout and scream and blame everybody else, but it's on you. Mandy girl, it's on you. Take accountability. You know, be the boss ass mom that you are. Just know that unfortunately, because of your decisions, your child is not going to have a good relationship with her daddy. Yeah. And that's all I have to say on the matter. Yeah, thank you so much, divers, for your engagement and for subscribing. I've gained 2 new subscribers. Guys, please subscribe to my channel. Bukelani ni subscribe, like, comment, share, and I will definitely see you on the next one. Bye, divers.